Okay, let's unpack this. What if the afterlife wasn't just, some mysterious unknown, a sort of nebulous concept of the beyond? But what if it was really vivid, abundant, a beautiful continuation of life even?
Right, a place of actual, eternal bliss.
Exactly, perfectly mirroring and maybe even improving the world you knew.
That's the key part, isn't it? The improvement.
It really is.
Ah.
Today, our deep dive takes us way back, thousands of years actually, to ancient Egypt.
A fascinating place.
Absolutely. We're stepping into their truly remarkable concept of the afterlife, this place they call the Field of Reeds.
Oh, yeah.
We're drawing our insights today from some really compelling excerpts from the Field of Reeds, Egyptian Afterlife and Eternal Bliss. It's a source that gives us a pretty detailed glimpse into these profound beliefs.
It does.
So our mission today is, well, to explore what made this vision of paradise so incredibly compelling for the ancient Egyptians.
Why this specific vision?
Right. And who guarded it? Who were the figures involved? And what did it really mean for those considered worthy enough to get there, to actually enter its gates?
Yeah, we need to look at the nuances. It's not just a destination, it's a whole belief system.
Definitely.
And I think what's particularly insightful here, for you listening, is how understanding this specific and frankly very hopeful concept gives us a unique window into the ancient Egyptian worldview.
Yeah, almost palpable, like you said before we started.
Exactly. It's more than just mythology. It's kind of a blueprint for their deepest hopes, their morals, their ideas about eternity.
It really shows what mattered to them, doesn't it? In life and beyond.
Absolutely. Both sides of that coin.
That's a powerful way to put it. So let's try and paint a picture for you, our listener, of this, extraordinary place.
Okay.
Imagine, if you can, a landscape not just of sort of abstract peace, but real, tangible, eternal beauty. A land just overflowing with endless abundance. Our sources describe this as the Field of Reeds, or Aru, like you said. And the name itself kind of evokes what it promises, right? Verdant growth, prosperity.
A dream of paradise, essentially.
It really is. And it's important to get this. It wasn't some vague, ethereal cloudland. This was specific, vibrant, incredibly detailed.
And that's crucial, that connection to earthly life. The sources are really clear on this. It's not some alien realm totally removed from human experience.
Yeah.
They call it a reflection of Earth. Think of it like a perfected, idealized, maybe even amplified version of the world they knew.
Specifically the Nile Valley, right? The fertile part.
Exactly, the source of all life for them. And this is a profound difference because it means their afterlife wasn't about leaving life behind entirely.
It was continuity.
An enhanced, glorious, perpetual continuity of it. It resonated with their lived experience, just, without the hardship.
No scarcity, no suffering.
None of that. Which tells us they fundamentally loved their world, didn't they? Their biggest hope was to just enjoy it, perfected forever.
That's a fantastic point. Not escaping life, but perfecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And when we talk perfection, especially for an ancient farming society, you have to talk abundance.
Oh, absolutely. It's central.
The sources don't just hint at it. They talk about a realm of eternal harvest.
Yeah.
Just, try and really visualize that.
Yeah.
Think of the best moments of the Nile Delta, that vibrant, life-giving land, but just infinite.
Crops always growing, always ripe.
Always yielding. No drought, no famine, no struggle. Just perpetual sustenance, endless prosperity.
An unending cycle of plenty.
So what does that tell you about what they valued most in life?
Well, it screams agriculture, doesn't it? The Nile's flood, the daily effort for food, that was everything.
So the Field of Reeds was the ultimate reward, the ultimate relief from those very real struggles.
Precisely. This ideal of eternal harvest, it speaks volumes about their core values. It suggests that their greatest earthly joys and, frankly, necessities, food security, a stable environment, the act of growing things, these were the building blocks of eternal bliss.
It's quite practical in a way.
It's remarkably pragmatic, yeah, but also profoundly hopeful. It wasn't just abstract spirituality, it was tangible, rooted in their reality. It promised fulfillment of the most basic, vital needs forever.
An afterlife designed to just remove all that anxiety.
And replace it with contentment, ultimate contentment.
Okay, so it sounds amazing, this eternal plenty, this perfected earth. But you might be wondering, all right, how do you actually get there?
Yeah, the big question.
Is it automatic? Does everyone go? The sources say, no, there's a key figure involved, a guide.
Anubis.
Anubis, yeah. Often showing that jackal head. A powerful, watchful figure.
Definitely watchful.
He's described in our sources as the gardener of souls. Which is a lovely phrase, isn't it?
It is, suggests care, cultivation.
Right. His role isn't just passive welcoming, it's active, discerning. He's there to lead them to the best.
So guidance, but also judgment, perhaps.
It implies purposeful guidance, yeah. A careful sorting, making sure only the worthy find their way to the field of reeds.
So not just a doorman.
No, more like a celestial concierge, maybe. Spiritual scout, making sure you're on the right path.
And there's more to him, too. If we dig a bit deeper into Anubis's presence, it's not just about guidance.
Okay.
The sources also emphasize the protector's presence. They literally say, "See the watchful god, Anubis, guarding all."
So security as well, order.
A profound sense of security. He's not only helping souls navigate the potentially tricky paths to get there, but he's also a guardian. He ensures the safety, the sanctity of paradise itself.
Keeping it pure, maybe.
Exactly. Reinforcing the idea that the field of reeds wasn't just beautiful, it was well-ordered, protected. A sanctuary from chaos, from the dangers of the mortal world, and importantly, from other, less pleasant parts of the afterlife they also believed in.
Right, they had other destinations too. Not all good.
Definitely not. So this divine oversight reflects that deep desire for stability, for ultimate protection, even in eternity.
Okay, so Anubis is the guide, the protector, kind of the gatekeeper in a way. Yeah. And the place itself is perfection. It just begs the question, doesn't it? How do you become worthy?
Yeah, you don't just wander in.
You don't just stumble into the field of reeds after you die. There have to be criteria.
You're absolutely right. Entry isn't automatic. And this is an important question for you, listening. What kind of life did you need to lead to be worthy in their eyes?
And what does that tell us about their moral code?
Exactly. Our sources are very clear. Reaching the field of reeds is a path of righteousness. It's reserved to those worthy.
Righteousness.
This implies a whole system of judgment. Your actions, your character, your adherence to Makkah.
That's the concept of truth, balance, order.
All of that. Truth, balance, order, harmony, law, morality, justice. How you lived according to Mat determined your eternal fate.
So ethical conduct was key. Living with integrity, respecting the rules, socially and religiously.
Paramount. It wasn't just about rituals or saying you believed. It was fundamentally about how you lived.
That famous weighing of the heart ceremony we see depicted everywhere.
That's the perfect embodiment of it, isn't it? Your heart weighed against the feather of Ma'at.
A light heart, free from wrongdoing, gets you through.
And a heavy heart. Well, that meant oblivion, annihilation. Not a pleasant alternative.
Wow. So it's not just belief, it's active participation in this moral framework. A real personal responsibility for your own salvation, you could say.
Very much so.
And, okay, let's say you've done it. You've lived righteously, your heart is light, and Anubis guides you in. What does this eternal bliss actually feel like? It's more than just the scenery, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
The sources talk about the promise of bliss. They explicitly say it lets souls continue discovering the joys of this life.
So you keep doing the things you loved.
Seems like it. Maintaining, experiencing those cherished parts of existence, not abandoning them for some, abstract spiritual state.
It's a continuation of happiness, perpetual enjoyment of what made life good, just without the bad stuff.
No shadows, no limitations.
But what's really fascinating, I think, is that it's not static. It's not a frozen moment of perfection.
Oh, how so?
Our sources describe the field of reeds as a place of transformation, specifically a place of change and life.
Change. In paradise, that's unexpected.
It is, isn't it? It really challenges our common ideas of an afterlife. Imagine an eternity where you continue to grow, to learn, to have new experiences. Indefinitely.
Wow. So it's not just escaping hardship, it's ongoing evolution of the soul.
That seems to be the implication. A continuous journey of self-improvement discovery even after death. It suggests they believe the very essence of existence, even perfected, was dynamic.
That's an incredibly optimistic view.
It really is. It reflects a belief that your spiritual, maybe even intellectual journey didn't just stop at death. It entered a new, better phase of development.
What kind of transformations do you think they've pictured? Deeper understanding, perfecting skills?
It's hard to say for sure, maybe all of the above. A deeper connection to the divine, perhaps. Constant refinement. It opens up a lot of possibilities.
It really does. An afterlife that isn't just forever, but forever changing and growing. That completely reframes eternal reward, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
It really underscores embracing eternity. The sources say the afterlife is eternal, It's not just a long time. It's an unending state of being, growth, and joy that's always renewing itself.
Yeah, perpetually.
So the journey of discovery, life's pleasures, personal evolution, it all just keeps going, getting better and better.
Thriving infinitely, not just surviving.
That understanding gives us such a deep insight into how they viewed existence, I think.
I agree. Their focus wasn't just on, the temporary nature of mortal life, which was often tough.
Right.
It was on its immense potential for unending improvement and joy beyond death. The Field of Reeds is this complete optimistic vision of what existence could be, should be, even.
A perfect continuum.
Yeah, it speaks to a deep appreciation for the cycles of life, growth, renewal, just projected onto the biggest possible screen.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting, kind of pulling it all together.
Let's synthesize.
We've looked at how the Field of Reeds wasn't designed as an escape, but as this perfect, enhanced reflection of life itself.
The best bits, amplified.
A place of incredible beauty, endless harvests, and even, surprisingly, ongoing, dynamic transformation.
Yeah, that transformation part is key.
And all of it overseen by the watchful, discerning, protective eye of Anubis. It's a vision that really brings the afterlife to vivid life, doesn't it?
It's a complete package, you might say. Very well thought out.
It really is.
And if we look at the bigger picture, the legacy of hope that's embedded in this whole concept, it makes the Field of Reeds more than just a mythological place.
Right.
It's a profound dream, really, that tells us so much about ancient Egyptian values, their deepest hopes for a life without suffering, and their fundamental, unwavering connection to life itself.
How deeply they valued existence.
Exactly, how they yearn for its best parts to continue, and how they built their whole moral and religious system around achieving that eternal paradise.
It really is a testament to the power of hope, isn't it?
Undeniably.
So wrapping up, what does this all mean for us, thousands of years later? This ancient vision of an afterlife, so detailed, so hopeful, so tied to perfecting life, it wasn't just about getting away from death.
No, it was about honoring life.
Honoring and elevating everything they held dear on Earth, which I think raises an important question for you, our listener, to maybe think about.
Okay.
If you were to design your ideal eternal paradise, what specific things from your current life would you absolutely make sure to carry over?
Right.
And why those things?